So, we are still within 15 feet of where you saw us at the beginning of the show.
Why is that?
Because we have our little cable here.
And that gives our camera life.
Yep. So if I unplug this right now, you guys go away. Do they go away or do we go away?
We go away.
We go away.
Yeah, way to go. They stay where they're sitting and we go away.
Yeah, we go away. We go bloop.
Real smart, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So recently, student council, they have this like ugly sweater thing that they do.
Oh, so what you wear every day?
I'm not even wearing a sweater. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I think you're actually wearing whatever this is.
This is not a sweater.
What is it then?
It is a half zip.
A what?
A half zip.
Well, technically, it's like a quarter zip, because it only goes a quarter of the way, but everybody else calls them half zips. I don't know.
Anyways, but when you do wear sweaters, they're usually ugly.
Thanks. You're so
welcome.
sweet.
I am.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So she's actually a really nice person. She's just so rude today.
Just towards you.
Yeah. So student council, they did this ugly sweater thing that they're planning this ugly sweater thing, but they're also raising money for CHOP.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So they like go out, raise money for it, and then they go buy toys and then take them to the hospital.
Oh.
Super sweet.
That is super sweet. So why don't we go find out a little bit more information about it?
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm here with Andrew Balchus, co-president of Student Council, to talk about some upcoming events for Student Council. How are you, Drew?
I'm great.
That's
I'm
good.
great.
So I'm aware that Student Council is having something at the Children's Hospital. Can you tell us what it is?
So what we do every year is it started 3 years ago. Breezy Hagel really pushed it forward. Breezy Hagel had she was a co-president with me of Student Council last year. She had something that happened where she spent some time down at CHOP, and she kind of felt a connection to it, so she decided to do a CHOP coin drive. So what we do is we raise money every year around the holidays to go buy toys for the children down at CHOP who spend their holidays at CHOP, so they can have some presents over the holidays.
That's great. How did you guys get the opportunity to start doing that?
Well, every year CHOP pushes for people to donate toys to them. So Breezy thought it was a great idea to, we can't get people to bring in toys. It's not like Toys for Tots where we just have them bring in toys, because that's difficult for people to go, buy a Barbie and bring it to school. But instead, what we do is we raise money through coins, because everyone has change lying around, and you can do paper money too. We're not against $20 bills. I'm not saying that, but what we do is we then go down the day before we go down, which this year will probably be right after Christmas, so probably on the 26th we'll go down to bring the toys down. So we'll go the day break starts, the 23rd, and we'll go buy all these toys, and then we'll bring them down. We buy toys, movies, games, anything that, because they can really use, because they also have like Xboxes, Wii's, PS3s.
Wow.
So we buy a bunch of different things for them to use.
And where can you donate the money? Will it be cans or stuff around school?
So during all lunches, we have a student jar and a teacher jar. It's kind of part of this initiative from Student Council this year where we're trying to kind of make more unity. We used to do a competition between the classes, but we figured that wasn't a good idea because some classes, might look bad. So we wanted to make it all students against all teachers, just raising as much money as possible because it's all for a common goal. It's not about competition.
Oh, that's good. And also aware that you guys are having the ugly sweater competition?
Yeah, every year, this started, I guess around the same time as the coin drive, is we do an ugly sweater competition. But it's an ugly holiday sweater competition because, I think some people wear ugly sweaters all throughout the year. But it's an ugly holiday sweater competition. So what people do is you'll see stores are actually selling them now, which is perplexing to me that you can go to a store and spend $60 on a sweater that's supposed to be ugly for the holidays, but you can. I saw some at Urban Outfitters the other day that were just odd. But so what you do is on the day before break, it's going to be the 23rd this year because we kind of get out pretty late. But the 23rd all day, we're just going to have an ugly sweater day, ugly holiday sweater day, because, kind of show some holiday spirit, make the last day fun before break.
And how do you enter the competition, or is it just whoever wears it?
It's not a said competition. It's more of, competing against your friends, kind of friendly competition.
Okay.
There will not be a big trophy or a prize for having the ugliest sweater, but it is all it's all for pride. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. And the last thing I knew that you guys are doing is a special needs holiday party?
Yeah, we do a special needs holiday party every year. It's this thing we want to do is this initiative, like the special needs classes, they decorate the tree down in the main lobby, and it's a great thing, and they're a great class. They do so much for the school. So we wanted to give back a little bit towards the holidays. So what we do is we go down the 23rd, the day before break, during the ugly holiday sweater day. We go down in our ugly holiday sweaters, and we go down and we do crafts, and we do a dance party with them. We eat cookies and juice boxes, and it's just this great time to like come together as a community, because I think sometimes the school does all these things for the rest of the school, and they forget that there's the classes down there doing so much for the school, and we just kind of want to give back to them.
That's really sweet. Where is the party going to take place at?
Normally, we're still deciding that, but normally it takes place in the cafeteria. But what they do is every week, actually on Fridays, there's a dance party for the special needs children in the gym. So we know that they feel comfortable in that area. So we've actually might be experimenting with the idea to do the party in there as well, because they like to dance in there because that's where they're used to it. So we haven't really decided on sure where exactly it will be, but that's the two places that it normally happens.
Wow. All of these events sound like they're a lot of fun. Can anybody else get involved, or is it just like student council?
So student council runs the special needs Christmas party. That's all student council kids doing it. But the coin drive, anyone can really become a big impact in that by helping donate. And I'm sure if enough people wanted to come down and see us give the toys, because what we do is we go down and there's big bins at CHOP. You go down to the main lobby at CHOP and they have these big bins, and last year we filled 2.5 whole bins, and they were like, these are the most toys we've ever gotten from a single group. So we were really happy to see that.
That's really great.
And it was a really powerful thing. So I think, if anyone wanted to come down and see that happen, I'm sure no one would have a problem with seeing us give toys to people in need. So
if, say, a student wanted to become more involved in some of the events that you guys do, how could one get into student council?
So at the end of each year, so if you're a senior this year, I'm sorry, you kind of missed out on being in student council. But if you are a freshman, sophomore, or junior, so for freshmen, we do freshman cabinet. Those packets will be coming out soon. And what they are is it's an application that every other student council member fills out at the end of last year and then the end of this year. So what they do is they fill out an application, get a teacher recommendation, give their grade reports, their interim grade reports, and then we review their application and we see if they want to be in student council. That's how we do freshman cabinet. We normally take 10 freshmen at the middle of this year, so they can finish the year out with us and kind of get a foot in the door if they want to apply as a full-time member next year, which is what sophomores and juniors will do at the end of the year. And that membership lasts the whole year. It's a little different this year because we used to have homeroom to kind of have like a student council homeroom, but instead this year we're working around that. We have weekly meetings during special events like Mr. NAHS time that will be coming up closer than we think. But during homecoming and stuff, we did our events. We did like 3 meetings a week. We come in at 7. So I mean, it's a time commitment, but it's really worth it to kind of see the school push forward and kind of try and help the school as much as you can.
And is there anything you'd like to recommend for anyone who would think about applying soon?
I think anyone who wants to apply in student council, you really have to have a want to see the school get better. You really want to have to kind of, see the school push forward and see the school have a better name for itself or get involved. And I think that just doesn't mean within the school. I think that means in the community. I think the CHOP Coin Drive is a great way to get involved outside the community. And I think that's something that our school needs to do too, because I mean, we can have our community in the school and it's great to help out classes and like go support people at the play and stuff, but it's even better if you can help people who aren't involved in the school and just kind of, it's not just Norristown Area High School, it's Norristown and it's Pennsylvania, it's Philadelphia, it's all these things that we're a community of, and I think that that's what we're really trying to push. We do a lot of 5Ks for student council, so we get out into the public and do these things that raise money for diseases, awareness for diseases, all these different things. And some kids run in 5Ks that maybe have never ran in 5K before, but they're doing it because, they're helping something that's important, and that's really what we try to do. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, I think some people are actually from student council are going to do the Broad Street Run, including myself. So we've done 5Ks, which is 3.2 miles. I'm sure Mr. Fazzini will correct me and give me an exact measure. But I think the Broad Street's 10 miles. So I'm doing that. Never done a race that long, but I think that's May the 3rd, that is. So just so many great things that you can do in student council, and there's always room for more, and like people come with ideas, like whether you're someone who's been in there for 3 years or it's your first week in student council, everyone's valuable and everyone has great ideas, and I think everyone can bring that to the table.
That's great, and it's all for a good cause. So is there anything that you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'd just like to make sure people know when the coin drive is going on. So the coin drive started on the 10th, Wednesday the 10th, and we'll extend all the way till Tuesday the 23rd. We're also going to be contacting the elementary and middle schools too to see if they want to get involved and just donate probably during the end of next week into the break, because we just want to see it's not just about North Scenario High School, like I said. It's about having a student council for the whole district, and I think that's a good idea to try and get everyone involved. And it's a great cause. I spent some time down at CHOP my 5th grade year, a long time down there, and it's a sad place to be there, and there's kids that are there alone, and I think during the holidays is a time when if you can help out someone else, it just makes your holiday that much better.
I also spent some time there myself for a long time, actually. That's really ironic. But it also is really good because I know what it feels like to be there and be away from home for a great deal of time, also during the holidays. It's like really good that you guys are doing that.
Yeah, so.
It's been really nice talking to you,
Thank
Drew,
you.
and I'm glad that we got to have you. I'm here with Drew Balchers. Make sure you guys all donate to the coin drive, which is ongoing at the moment, and don't forget to wear your ugly sweaters on December 23rd.